So let's start moving our body. Now, you want to make sure that you link your breath with each movement. And sometimes it's quite intentional. You want to let the sense of expansion happen as you breathe in, because your inhales will allow you to create more space, whether it's in the spine or torso or something else, maybe just within the confines of your skin. And then with your exhales, you want a sense of softening inward and downward. The sense of contraction, like you're gently hugging into your center, the core of your body, maybe even to the feet of your body, to the parts of the body that have a sense of anchoring. So inhale, expand. Exhale to soften down. Inhale to contract, so you're also engaging muscles. Exhale to relax. So there may be some cues that might be a little new to you. I hope you can follow along, and do let me know how it feels in your body, in your breath, maybe even in your mind, where you collect your thoughts as well. Okay? So don't mind the little cat on my lap. She will do as she wants. Just gazing forward, face forward into the horizon, arms, hands to the sides, palms facing forward as well. Bring your weight on the weight of your feet into the heels so that you feel a sense of strength in the back of the legs, maybe even in the base of your hips. Now press down through the toes, the pads of your toes, and notice how that gives you a sense of hugging in the shins. So you feel it in the front of your legs. You might feel it in your knees. So whenever your knees start to waver, let your big toe press down. Let your second and third toe either center you into a direction facing forward so that the knees don't collapse inwards or outwards. The feet will just be hips width apart for now. It may change as we practice. So this is just a little taste test. I hope that you may enjoy a little bit of that as well. Now, inhale, the heels press down, the arms, let your spine lengthen up. Maybe you want to take your gaze up so that you're opening up the front of your body. Exhale, we're just gently letting our arms lower down to the sides of our hips. Inhale, we let our arms move up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, we let our arms lower down, hands down towards your hips without losing that length that you established in your inhalation, so that the torso, the spine, your upper body remains tall and long. Inhale, we let our arms carry ourselves all the way up, even as our feet plant down. Exhale, we let our arms descend down, but notice how the chest, the neck, the head find a little bit of light. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, palms upwards. Exhale, palms downwards. Very nice. Now that my lap is free, let's inhale to lift your right leg up. Exhale, lower your right leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, lower your left leg down. Inhale, lift the right leg. Take your right hand to the top of your right leg. Press in. Push up. Take a breath here. And feel what starts to brace or what starts to hug in towards the spine. Exhale as we release and lower. Other side. Inhale, lift your left leg. Press your palm into your thigh. Push your thigh into your palm here. And notice how the abdominal wall starts to squeeze in. Now notice if your low back is losing the curve by either rounding or enhancing the curve by arching. Can you maintain something that's just in between of that so that you're neither here or there, and you're neither all the way back or all the way forward, or just right here. Maybe that was a little longer on this side. Take a breath in. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift our heels up. Exhale, we lower the heels down, lift our toes up. Inhale, we lift our heels up. Exhale, we lower the heels down, lift our toes up. I want you to feel the movement, initiate an engagement in your feet, in your ankles, in your legs. Now we're going to follow this up or combine this with a little rocking forward motion, letting our upper body and our lower body move together. So on your next inhale, lift your heels up, take your arms forward, lean forward. And then as you exhale, lower your heels down, toes lift up, lean back, arms reach back. Inhale, reach forward, heels lift up. Exhale, reach back, toes lift up. A few more times, rocking forward and back. Rocking forward and back. Rocking forward. Stay here with your heels lifted. And then as we exhale next, take your heels down. Keep your toes on the ground. And we're going to let our spine remain long, but can you hug your low belly in? And if you're like me, with a little bit of a sway back, can you tilt your pelvis so that the hip points, the front of your hips, curl up towards your ribs? But if you're unlike me, and maybe you have a tendency to round your low back, can you let your hips press down so that you have a sense of lengthening up and away from your ribs, away from your hips? Now, wherever you are, whatever points you have to work on, take a breath in as you reach away through your fingertips. And then as we exhale, we're going to lower our arms all the way down as we come and take a forward fold, letting our shoulders soften, letting our neck soften as we hang our head low. Now, if a sense of dizziness comes to you, you want to keep your neck long and just let your gaze trace forward so you're not having to shorten the throat or duck the head. You can also hold opposite elbows here, and if it's comfortable for you to just let your head and your shoulders soften down here, you can even move your arms side to side. And then switch so that you also hold your arms both ways. Feeling your ribs, your belly resting on your thighs here. Feeling the weight of your upper body against your lower body. And then release your arms. From here, I want you to walk your fingers so that they reach forward, and walk your fingers so that they reach out. Walk your fingers, reach forward, walk your fingers, reach out. Now from here, take hold of your ankles, and then let your hands trace up the shin bone, slide up. Let your hands rest on your thighs, press down. And then start to reach your chest away from the ground. Lift your shoulder heads, draw the elbows back. Find your baby back bend in the upper middle back region. This is your half fold. And then as you exhale, let your spine remain long. Come into your full forward fold. Inhale, weight into your heels, press down, and then slowly bring your arms out to the sides, reaching up towards the ceiling. May there be a sky above us. Let your hands touch if it feels all right in your shoulders and neck. You can keep your elbows bent so you're not forcing anything. No need to force yourself into a shape wherein you start to constrict the manner of your breath. Then as you exhale, hands descend in front of your heart, find your center, and hands lower down to your hips. This will be your mountain pose.